Hello. Hello. It feels like it's been so long since I've been on here and updated this channel. And I just wanted to come on, say hello, give you a quick energy update of kind of what's going on right now. Wish you a very happy new moon in Scorpio today, wherever you are. It's happening, I want to say in the next hour or so. So wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, transformation and change. I love Scorpio season. The veil is very thin. It's very important to be protecting your energy in energetic shields, through intentions, through mantras. So that's a message I definitely want to convey to you all right now. I've been guided away from this channel for the moment. So Spirit has been really adamant that I do not do energy readings, tarot readings on this channel right now. But I did want to come on and just update you so you had some understanding of where you could connect with me outside of this channel, how to find me. I'm on TikTok at Megan Madsen. The spelling and all that is down in the description box. I'm still, when guided, sharing transmissions, downloads on TikTok. And I'm still open for personal readings. And yeah, I've been guided to not do energy readings on the channel right now for many reasons, but we're finding that the specificity is coming up in personal readings for each person's journey. Yes, there are collective themes, and I will share some of those right now. But there's so much going on. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of illusion. It is being exposed. It is coming to light. We are working on the inversions. We are working on writing those inversions and choosing higher positive aspected timeline right now as a collective. But because of a lot of this trickster energy, Scorpio season, the veil is very thin, which is why those protections and shields are very important at this time. But because of that, it's just not something that they want me to do. They do not want me to do energy readings, tuning into the collective, or sharing them here. They will do more harm than good. If you are needing guidance, assistance, coaching, Akashic Records reading, tarot reading, whatever it is, I do still offer all those in personal readings. So I'd be happy to connect with your energy in those. And that way it's a specific message. We know it's safe. We know that it is blessed and in the highest frequency possible. That being said, I will share with you a little bit of what's occurring, and it's pretty interesting because it's Scorpio season, so it's actually very, very appropriate. And of course, it's what we're experiencing: death, the end of a cycle. Okay, so what comes with death and the end of a cycle is the beginning of a new cycle, rebirth, change. Okay. The best thing we can do right now is surrender. Scorpio is a water sign, so be in the flow of your life. I find myself saying that in client sessions all the time right now. Go with the flow of the river. Do not fight the river. Do not fight the currents. For divine feminines, you have done your work. You have accomplished so much of what Spirit needed you to do and where Spirit wanted to get you. So please do not feel like you are being punished if things are difficult or challenging at this time. You are not being punished. You are in the home stretch. You have done enough. So your medicine right now, your guidance, which is really challenging for Divine Feminine, is to sit still, is to surrender to that flow of water. If there's anything in your life that needs to die, let it. Okay, I'm getting a ringing in my right ear. Archangel Michael usually communicates with me that way. So wow, that was really intense. So yes, that message is very, very dead on. Let anything that needs to die, die. If this is your twin flame connection, then it is your twin flame connection. Many of you have been realizing that you haven't been connecting with your true twin flame. You've been connecting with a karmic or a soulmate. And now that that's starting to be revealed, you're starting to get clarity around that. Allow that cycle to die. So many of us believe that we need to be with our twin flame. We need to come into union in order to ascend. That is not true. Divine Feminine, you have come into inner union with your Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies. The collective I'm speaking to has. You will know because you will feel balanced, even though shit might be going on in your life. There may be chaos, there may be things. And by the way, the reason most of you are experiencing that is it's a conduit of energy connected to your true divine masculine, or the divine masculine energy in the collective. The divine masculine is going through a lot in the 3D. Physical world endings, shit shows, tower moments. So if you do have a divine masculine in a physical 3D body, and you are both in physical bodies at this time, that conduit of energy is going to be it's going to be really hard for you to be completely protected and safe and to not feel any of those repercussions, okay? Because it's so heavy and extreme on their side. So divine feminine, if you are experiencing that, know that that's what it's about. You are not being punished. You are not doing anything wrong. The message and the guidance for you is to let these illusions come up to the surface, expose them, sit with them in your body, and then choose how you want to live, who you want to be, what you are calling in. If the relationship that you've been experiencing, whether it is a karmic, a twin flame, soulmate, if it is deceptive, if it is toxic, this is Scorpio season, burn it, let it die, let it go. So when we make those powerful declarations to the universe, when we choose something better because we know we deserve better, then that energy absolutely 100% has to transmute. It has to change. So with death is transformation and rebirth. That is what's happening. That's why Scorpio season is so powerful right now for the collective, for the twin flames, for the star seeds, for all of the souls on these paths right now. It's a very intense, beautiful time if you let it be. And the way that you can access the beauty in it is the surrender, the trust fall with the universe, right? Having that faith that spirit has your back. And divine feminine, I'm specifically speaking to you when I tell you that you are good. You have done enough, okay? You are whole, you've done your work, you've listened, you've surrendered, you've trusted your intuition, okay? Give yourself that. Honor yourself for that. And if there's no one in your life to share in this celebration, then do it with your guides, do it with your team, because I promise you, they are surrounding you at this time and they are so proud of you. They are celebrating you all the time, okay? So trust that you've done enough. Anything that's going on in your world, and trust me, there's probably a lot. I woke up this morning to a dead rat on my front stoop, on my steps of my front door. And of course, as an animal lover, it really broke my heart, but I also saw the profound beauty in that message, in that omen, that the cycle of death, deception, right? Rats, not that I believe this is their true character or soul, but typically rats do represent the underbelly, the inverted timelines of darkness, of deception, of deceit, of ugliness, really the grossest aspects of humanity, the grossest aspects of the 3D. That cycle is dead. It's over. The light has won. Darkness has lost, okay? And this is on a collective. This is micro and macro, okay? So this is it's happening everywhere. You are going to see little bits of this in your life. You are being asked to trust, surrender, have faith, and ride the wave. As much as you can, try to let go. So there could be really annoying things, obstacles, hurdles, things coming up. I've spoken with several divine feminines, myself included, that have been traveling and have gotten stuck in certain places because of circumstances outside of their control. So this is one of those things where it's like the universe is asking you to sit still. The more that you push and resist against that and you try and get to your destination or go to this next place or do this, the more that you're going to be in chaos and discomfort. So trust, surrender, allow it to be what it is. Allow yourself to be wherever you are. I've gotten a strong message for the collective, and this isn't just Twin Flames, this is everybody, that travel is going to be chaotic. Let's just say that. And if you can help it, stay hunkered down this holiday season and wherever you are in the world. I know, it's not the holidays for everybody. Some people celebrate, some people don't. Either way, it's a time of a lot of travel. People have time off usually. People go to see family. It's not really a time to do that unless you know you can do it very safely, unless you absolutely have to. Obviously, there's a lot of cancellation, so you may get stuck somewhere. Flight cancellation. So Spirit has been saying that is by design. There is a reason this is happening. We would like to protect the star seeds, and we would like you to sit still, especially a message for Divine Feminine. So don't be in the resistance of that. If things keep going like they are for you and many of my clients, where shit just keeps blowing up and you're getting this left and right, things are getting canceled and things are getting blown up in your face, just trust that the medicine, the wisdom is stay still and trust. There's a lot that's conspiring for the greater good. You may be feeling fearful, you may be feeling down, you may be feeling dark about this journey, about the world, about what's going on, whatever it is. But know that light has won, okay? That omen, that dead rat, rest in peace. I gave him or her a proper burial, just in case anyone was worried. But this is an end of a cycle, an end of a karmic, dark cycle for the planet, for Gaia herself, okay? So just endings can be painful. Change can be painful. But know that with every ending, with every bit of change, there's light. There's a new day. There is, the rainbow after the storm. And I know we are rainbow children. So I know many of us work very deeply with the symbolism and the omens of rainbows. So know that the rainbow is coming. If you are not already experiencing it, know that it's coming. The way that you can make life easier for yourself right now is to surrender and to sit still as much as possible, okay? There's so much going on in the world. There's so much going on planetary. I believe I heard there's been solar flares and things going on out in the atmosphere. So this is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences. This is all synced up and it's all by design. And I know in the 3D sometimes it looks like all hope is lost. And I know many people feel that way right now in whatever specific situation it is. All hope is not lost, okay? Archangel Michael has been assuring me and many others who work with him that we have won, that the light has won. The darkness is being transmuted. We are sending the darkness off with love. Because how do you fight darkness? Do you fight it with more darkness? Absolutely not. You fight it with love, true unconditional love. And on a microcosm, you can look at that in your own life. What do you feel like you need to let go of? What is still sticking around that you really are done with and you're done with, but you may feel sort of trapped in some way around it, like it hasn't fully left and you don't know why? Most likely, it's because you are not in a vibration of love. You haven't moved into that unconditional love space, which is 5D energy, and you're stuck in 4D or you're stuck in 3D. 4D is the bridge, so we have to travel through 4D to get to 5D. And 4D can look bleak. I get it. 4D is scary, scary shit, especially Scorpio season, right? It feels like 4D comes alive and it seeps into the 3D. So trust and know that what you're seeing is not always the truth, and trust and know it's going to be okay, and that whatever you're stressed about, there's a resolution that's around the corner. There are many that are working together. There are many souls right now that are coming into their deepest, highest vibrational knowing. Again, transitions are not easy. So hang on. Know that Divine Feminine has done her work. Know that you are free. Even if you think you're not free, set something free with love. That is the missing ingredient almost 99.99% of the time. The missing ingredient is unconditional love. So if something has stuck around in your life that you want to be rid of, you have probably not released it in love. And that is the final lesson. And I know it can be hard. Look, I've done this with karmic partners. I've had to do this with abusive karmic partners. Do I believe that I'm condoning the abuse by forgiving this person? Absolutely not, because the forgiveness is for me. It is not for them, okay? So being able to love no matter what and choose the frequency and the vibration of love for myself is the key. Once you do that, I promise you, you will see things start to shift. And it doesn't mean you're condoning bad behavior. It doesn't mean you're, accepting it, because chances are you've already gone through the process of confronting it, perhaps literally using your voice, saying, I will not stand for this. I'm done with this. Whatever your personal specific situation is, you've already been through that process. And now you're like, I don't know why it's still hanging around. If it is, chances are love is the key and the ingredient. All right, let me see if there's anything else I want to share. Speaking directly to divine feminines, just know that the energy is really intense. There's a lot happening on the divine masculine side, the personal divine masculines, as well as the collective divine masculine at this time. So you're going to feel that conduit of energy. Just stay grounded, stay present, stay in the flow of the river. Allow the water to move you. Don't try and resist it and hunker down and white knuckle the universe. That's only going to make it more painful. And know that the angel energy, the angelics, source, spirit, God, the divine, is working so closely with divine masculine energy right now. Okay? So they are being supported, they are being assisted, they are being helped. It is not your job. You don't need to do any of that work, but you could feel the way that this has shown up for people that I've been working with in sessions is they felt perhaps abandoned by God, or like it's been quiet and they haven't gotten messages and they've been wondering what's going on. And that might be why, is that your higher self could very literally is a weird word to use there, but your higher self could be with your masculine right now, helping and assisting. This was part of the plan. This was part of the contracts. This is a thing that you guys agreed upon. Okay? Throughout this journey, you may have had experiences with your masculine's higher self, or your masculine's inner child, or their wounded warrior, or whatever other expressions of their soul that there is, of your soul that there is. You are not abandoned. You are protected, and Spirit isn't worried about you. Spirit is not concerned. Spirit knows you got this. You've won. Okay? And not won in an ego that there's a winner or a loser. When you win, we all win. Okay? When divine feminine energy wins, we all win. So, in conclusion, I really don't know why that just reminded me of school there for a minute. I believe in radical unschooling, caveat, which I think a lot of people are doing right now, which is really, really cool to see. Really good for the spirit children, the starseed children out there. So just know that the support, the wave, that they're with the masculine. I keep hearing this message. It's all about the masculine right now. It's all in the masculine's hands. They have so much power, and they're awakening to this, and they're learning to trust it. And that's kind of where we're at in terms of the collective. And this is, like I said, macro and micro. So this is, twin flames, soulmates, karmic. It's all starting to not matter. Your destiny is your destiny. And you'll know your destiny. If you are meant to be in 3D union with this counterpart, then you know it and you feel it. You may doubt it. Your head may get involved. You may get worried. But then that's your truth. For those of you that met your twin flame only for ascension and only to learn, and you feel that there's something better, you feel that there's a soulmate, that everything you learned you're going to go and put into this new person or new experience, then that's your truth, okay? That's the destiny, and only you will know what it is. We are experiencing light activations and light codes in such high frequencies at this time on a planet that the possibility for harmonious union, physical union, is possible in a way that it never was before. So twin flames, true twin flames, because many people mistake themselves as twin flames when it's a karmic or a soulmate. But true twin flames 5-10 years ago, trying to come together, would have had a very difficult relationship trying to make that work. It would have been very challenging, very triggering, very polarizing, okay? High highs, low lows, let's say. But the twin flames that are on a destined path to come together in this lifetime, at this time on Gaia right now, are set up for the most success because Gaia herself has ascended. The frequency of the planet has ascended. So the humans are holding a higher frequency. So the potential for union is there. And most of you divine feminines are already in union in the 3D. You may not be physically in union with your counterpart, but you are in union. And the masculine is close. The masculine is working to get themselves there. And they're kind of in that place, from what I can tune into, they're kind of in that place where they're in it, and then they lose it, and they're in it, and Spirit's just trying to work with them to be able to maintain it, and to not allow the doubt, the fear to kind of creep in. So, yeah, I think that's it. I wasn't sure what I would say to you guys today, but I did want to give you an update on where I've been. So if you would like to stay in touch in the interim until I am guided to come back here to do tarot readings, you know where to find me. All that information is below. I will still be updating my TikTok with downloads, and I'm still taking clients as well as, personal sessions for readings, Akashic records, coaching, all that good stuff. All right, I'm sending you all so much love. Stay strong. You are not alone. Never, never alone. I love you.